Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Houston Texans and the New York Giants. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. And off we go from right at the outset, he lost the football. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return. What a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking of getting the ball, getting your script, running your plays. Instead, Greg, it is a fumble lost on the opening kickoff.
It's just absolutely the most disastrous beginning of a game you could possibly dream up. And what you do now, Mike, is not only does the other team get the ball, you send your defense out there early in this game and force them to have to defend a short field right away.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide, out of bounds, incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. Right side, he's got Moreau. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. Stroud connects with Collins. And it's a 1st down for Houston. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Now Stroud. Flush to his right. That is caught. Back corner of the end zone. Take down. Touchdown, Texans. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead.
Texans 7, Giants 0.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
On the return, the Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing right away is Dart. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
Second and 10. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Eric Stingley Jr. off the edge makes the tackle.
Gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Third and 7.
Easy, pencil. Get set.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. Jalen Knoll deep for Houston. Inside the 40. And he's going to take it all the way. Electric moment on the return for touchdown. Fairbairn to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He gets free inside the 20, and he will dive into the end zone. 93 yards. Touchdown, New York. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
The extra point is good. The Giants are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Giants 7.
team's ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on first down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there, and it'll bring up second down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
On second down, Stroud. A throw left side finds Dell. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Gain of 8 yards.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
And this was incomplete. On third down, they cannot connect.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Schultz, the motion man. They'll go. It's Stroud. He's got his man. Complete to Dell. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. Stroud. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete. He was trying to find Nico Collins there.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Dell, the motion man. They'll run it, and it's the USC man, Woody Marks. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down for Houston.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Pressure all around him, and down he goes. Abdul Carter in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Play fake to Montgomery and Stroud. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Third and a long way to go. To throw is Stroud. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. It's Texans football. Quarter As they've got it with 4th down coming up. Jamie Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Scatterbull. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward, gain of about 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Second.
On 2nd down, Dart. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 5.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Forced to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. First time Neighbors involved in this one. Gets a 1st down.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
Up the middle with Scatterbull. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the change with another 1st down.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the 1st down.
In some rhythm, good drive rolling. Here's another 1st and 10. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
to the air on second down. Dark. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So these screen plays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There are so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
It is 3rd and long.
Second. 3 to 2 seconds.
Out of the gun, here comes Dark. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looks like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
John Harbaugh will send out the field goal unit. This a 57-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And this stays a 2-score game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. The safety, Javon Holland, coming on the rush that time. Picks up the sack.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. That'll bring up 2nd and long. To throw, it's Stroud. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for the sack. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Kai Kroger in punt formation for Houston.
On to punt is Kruger, and the kick's away. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball.
At their own 29-yard line.
To throw, it's Dark on 1st and 10. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Don't get that often during the season. First play of the drive picks up 29 yards.
42-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Scannaboo. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Derek Stingley Jr. off the edge makes the tackle.
At the 39-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. Dart.
The pass on 2nd down. Will Anderson on the tackle. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Dell. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
You know, it's always hard as an offense to waste such great field position, but they had a short field to work with, not able to pick up a single 1st down, so give a lot of credit for the defense stopping this drive before it really got started.
Here's Kai Kroger now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. Fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Dart. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing. Dart. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Forced out wide. He'll take a shot down the field. That is caught. What a throw. Foster Moreau.
Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Houston. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, But Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Gibson now on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Dart. That is caught.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
The extra point try forthcoming. The kick here is good. And one more point, and that takes us to the end of the first half.
14.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
I really like this response here to start the second half. You have to imagine they went into halftime finding themselves down by 2 scores. They needed to stop and get the ball back to their offense, and that sack's going to go a long way towards it.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll go play action with Stroud. And they're going to get him for a second time. He goes down again. Shelby Harris. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Stroud. On the move left.
It's third down. It's a passing down. You know they're going to bring pressure. We've seen it time and time again. And as we've seen, this offensive line, they just haven't been able to handle the different looks the defense has thrown at them, and the sacks keep piling up.
The Texans set to punt this one away, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
The Giants take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Closed and my heart open just to get this off my chest and left my heart broken. Seeing how goofies will move for the green, saying we on the same team, but what do that mean? Why build a bridge just to watch send it ablaze?
On first and 10, here is Dart. He'll get this out quickly to his left. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Over the middle, it's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley.
The Texans. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone. David Montgomery. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 5-yard line.
See what they have for second and 7. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. Past the 40. David Montgomery. Inside the 10. And he will dive into the end zone.
Touchdown,
95 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will extend this third quarter lead.
31. Giants 14. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboot. They had that play dialed up defensively, stopped them in the backfield. Loss of the yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On the draw, here's Scatterboo. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
3rd and 9.
Second. Bring it into your set.
Here's Dart. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. The Giants sending out their punter. And remember, his first return was taken back for a touchdown. Here's Noel. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
In motion now, it's Collins. On the bootleg, it's Stroud. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. Stroud. Out to his right. This will be tracked down and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds.
Stroud's pass intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On first down, Dart. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw is Dart. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level.
And they're going to get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield. Daniil Hunter in there for a loss of 5 on the sack. And now it's 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism.
Oh, the ball comes out. And the Giants come up with it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
He's got his man. That's Neighbors. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. That's the way to get started, to pick up a 17 and a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On second down, Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. They'll go, and here's Dart. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for fourth down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
Throwing again, Dart. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdown. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. His kick is good. And the Giants are able to cut the deficit to 10.
31. Giants 21.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. And look at this. The Giants look like they have it, and they do. Here is first and 10. Now Dart moving to his right. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here comes second down. They'll drop to throw. They'll look middle here and get it to Neighbors. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And that is incomplete. That one targeted for Malik Neighbors. It'll be second down.
He was defended.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Over. He's set.
To the air once more is Dart. Oh, the ball's out. It appears one of the Giants, yes, they were able to fall on it, so they keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Open man, that's Slayton. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Dart. Rolling to the left. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
Neil Hunter. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Texans' 20-yard line.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dart. That's to the end zone, intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.